Okay, so the Bongal arc, which should honestly can also be termed as the Raise arc. Recap time. So, the arc starts off with Denji coming out of the date phase with Makima. That is not what you expect. But he's kind of just like walking around and thinking like, Makima said I have a hurt. Then it starts raining in sharp kind of just comes out of nowhere and Denji tells him, stay out of my line of sight. He does not like the Shark Devil. It's mostly probably because he's a guy. Do you think Denji would have that much of a problem with the Shark Devil if Shark Devil was Haribel from Bleach? In her which form is that? Second release form. Nah, absolutely not. So. Yeah, it's mostly the fact that he's a dude and he doesn't like being around dudes, so he doesn't like him. He goes into a phone booth to kind of get out of the rain, and then Raise shows up and it's like, oh hey, I don't know you. Then he shows her a magic trick by scarfing out a flower he ate earlier, and then Raise invites him to a cafe she works at. And Denji somehow reaches there before she does, and she's like, I know I invited you, but I did not expect you to show up here so damn soon. So, Denji and Raise become friends. Denji tells her, I never went to school, and then says like, okay, that's pretty shitty. Denji tells him like, yeah, but I don't really think it matters that much because I got food and housing, and Raise tells him, you do know that's the bare minimum scraping bones in Japan right now, right? And plus you're literally risking your life. You should probably get more than that. But they study together sort of, and they decide to go to the school at night. And the banter does happen before that. They get too close and they become nice friends. To the point that Denji does start liking Raise. Don't be surprised, he literally falls in love with every single girl he ever meets. So, yeah. But not with every single girl. Every single nice girl. That is also a big thing. Every single nice girl. He doesn't like every single girl. Well, he isn't, he said. Okay, so they both kind of just go on a school date in the middle of the night. And they go swimming, stuff happens. Really stuff happens. And then they go back to the classroom. Raise goes to take a test and goes to the roof, where she kills one man whilst singing a song which I'm not sure which language it was in, but she kills a dude whilst just being so damn cute. You can't say she doesn't look cute in this one, can you now? So who the hell this guy is? He is the one who's contracted with the Typhoon Devil. And the Typhoon Devil. He is an assassin sent after Denji. Raise takes him out, no problem. And the assassin's main plan was to kill Raise and use her as leverage for Denji to show up and he can easily kill him, take his heart and give it to Gun Devil. But Raise turns out to be working for the Gun Devil. She makes a deal with the Typhoon Devil to okay, this was a pretty shitty thing you did. Now, you're gonna work for me now. And even Typhoon Devil was I do not want to mess with you. So Typhoon Devil leaves and Denji and Raise also leave, but pretty sure Denji isn't gonna sleep tonight. Now his game. So, a few days go by, they both do become even closer friends. They go to... What the hell were they doing again? They go hang out again and in the festival, and it's festival time, so firecrackers blow up. Before that, Raise asks Denji, do you want to run away together? They're I don't think Makima is treating you that well, and if you have a shitty life, I can get a job. I can pay the bills. You can stay home or you can go kill devils for the private company, they're paying more. And then she's I kind of have a job going, I made friends. In essentiality, what Denji means is I really like Makima and you are the same time, so I want both of you. Yes! yeah, that is pretty much it. Check. So, is this entire act just about Denji? What the hell is Aki up to? So, Aki has been paired up with the Angel Devil, and yeah, he does not like him. And damn it, trap again. And so, yeah, the Angel Devil is a dude. Why? Anyway, so whilst Denji is just goofing off with Reize, Aki is like literally getting his ass handed to him or like busting his nuts in order to defeat devils just so that he can be part of the expedition party that is about to go fight the Gun Devil. They're gonna gun down the Gun Devil. That was stupid on every sense of the word, and I apologize for it. Anyway, yeah. So Reize tells him like, let's run together, and it's like, oh, you already like someone, and it's like, no, not really, but borderline they kiss, and what is this, like the first kiss Denji has had? Yeah. So yeah, Reize had been getting pretty, with Denji, and well, it kind of comes to this point where they do kiss and Reize bites his tongue off. Yeah. What you thought Denji was actually gonna get some romance in the series? Absolutely not. Reize is revealed to be the bomb girl or the bomb devil, in which she can explode. Oh, the shark devil shows up to save Denji's ass because Denji gets knocked out right then and there in like this. The shark devil gets there, takes his ass out to Aki so that he can be saved. Reize just like casually follows him. Aki is in the 2nd Division headquarters and is like, okay, I'm here for like some fight and stuff, like he would do a favor, stuff like that. And Shark shows up and is like, okay, I need help with Denji. Someone's following us. Could you like please help us? And the 2nd Division is like, we got this. And then Reize shows up to the 2nd Division headquarters, demolishes the entire thing in half a chapter. And yeah, the 2nd Division, the Special Division, and the 4th Division are altered. Well, not in this arc, but like in the continuity of the story, they are altered. And after that, Reize kind of like follows Aki. He not really follows. Aki kind of like runs away in a car. Reize is just like standing there in front of the car with like 2 heads of like the employees in the 2nd Division, and she's like, I killed them just so that I can let you know, if you kill him peacefully we can avoid this, but if we fight I will win. Yes, that was a KGF reference in a way. If you haven't seen it, go see. It's epic. And I still have a question. How the heck did Jump allow this? Like, they don't allow gore. Not this much gore. And if I'm not mistaken, this was serialized in the main manga. Like the magazine. They don't allow stuff like this. Like this arc should not even exist. How does it exist? It's like, I mean, fine. Sure, few scenes could exist, but like this much blood? Jump is really like amping it up because they know what Disney does not realize. They kinda have probably few years ago, because they're like, okay, our target audience, which we targeted teens, are growing up, so they probably want more stuff in the manga, not just action. That's why they probably let like him ramp it up as much as he wants. Probably not. Most probably not. Like it just turns out like, okay, if he's let out and let loose, he can do a lot more crazy stuff. Like, but Jump is still like, okay, we still need to maintain some standard here. Yes, so it's like, okay, don't go all out. These are the boundaries set especially for you. Don't cross them. And like violence in general has been like escalated in Jump. Like they're chopping people's heads off of Elusive Samurai. So that is the thing. Still Jump is mostly for comedy, so this much level of gore is like really refreshing for people who just read Jump. Suggestion: go read Berserk. It has more blood than Chainsaw Man in the first arc. So, continuing with this, where was I? Oh yeah, Aki is about to die. No way, he's not about to die right now. He doesn't die right now. No, he doesn't. Does he die? No, he doesn't. Then so, Aki is like, okay, I can't give you him. He tries to take out his sword, then he's like, I got this. Then turns into the Chainsaw Man, fights Reze, gets his ass handed to him multiple times. Aki does try to step in, the Angel also tries to step in, and Angel was like, but nothing happens. Reze is still Lord Supreme. And then the Typhoon Devil also shows up, like they fight in the city. Typhoon Devil shows up and is like, Lady Reze, I came here to help you. And she's like, okay, take care of these two, I'll take him. And they both start fighting, like, and the Shark Devil reveals that, like, oh no, he knows stuff about Chainsaw Man that Denji doesn't realize. And he's like, okay, Denji, Isama, if you want to fight this thing properly, you need to use your chains of your chainsaw. You can, like, swing around like Spider-Man. He doesn't say Spider-Man for some reason, and which would have made it abundantly clear what he was supposed to do. But what Denji did was funnier. He literally strapped his chains around Shark Devil's mouth and somehow flew with him. How the hell do sharks fly? That's the first question. Another question, Aki lost like 2 months of his lifespan in this arc, so like he had 2 years before. Aki hasn't got that much to live, guys, like 22 months. That's pretty bad. Yeah, so anyway, entire city gets destroyed. Borderline pretty much, but like there's a lot of property damage. Typhoon Devil fucks shit up. So, and then Denji's like, okay, I kinda get how to fight, like he does that, and he's using his like chains of his chainsaw. And after that, he guys kinda just like, okay, man, this is seriously BS. Like, all of you just want the heart of the chainsaw. Devil, what about my heart? What about Denji's heart? And Reze is like, I wasn't lying when I said I liked you. I heard that before from a devil. The first week of my job, and it is revealed by the end of it, like, yeah, Reze did sort of like Denji, sort of, but Makima doesn't want that romance to bloom. Why, you ask? Keep watching the series, you will know. So, yeah, that happens, and Denji is like really frustrated. He fights Reze with full power, but Reze still kicks his ass. It's not even a competition, but like he figures out, like, okay, she's a bomb devil. She can't explode shit up if she's wet. So he literally just like gets her out of the city, wraps her around in chains, and dunks herself and himself in the water. Yeah, that's how Reze is defeated. Well, not defeated, but like taken out. She's defeated by Makima. Something I forgot to mention is like rats is also a pretty prevalent theme in this arc. Like, what would you choose, a city rat or a country rat? Because like city rats have good food but no safety. Country rats have safety but no good food. Which one would you choose? Only prevalent in this arc, don't need to bother with it. So, she gets taken out, and then Denji and her kind of like wash ashore on a random beach, and Shark is there who caught them there, and it's like, I saved you, you know, and it's like, I didn't ask you to. And Denji says like, okay, do you honestly like me now? And she just like chokes his windpipe out all his hair. Like, she just like hits him here, he can't breathe, he can't move. He just falls to the ground, and Reze walks away, and he's like, Denji is like, I'll be waiting for you. And Reze is like, shut up, dude, like, I already failed my mission. If I survive chainsaw, fine. She doesn't say that. And so, yeah, Denji, His fate with romance is pretty damn bad. The same as the protagonist of Kaguya-sama Love is War. I know what's happened in the last episode. Try reading the very next chapter. Yeah, Kaguya found out a way to absolutely nullify that. Like, not really, but okay. Question: which Kaguya do you like the most? Ice Queen Kaguya, normal happy Kaguya, or GB Kaguya? Ice Queen Kaguya for me. But continuing with Chainsaw Man. This is not a Kaguya-sama video. So continuing with Chainsaw Man. And now, where the hell was I? So yeah, they kind of like separate at that point. And Denji waits around in like that cafe. Reze does show up, like she tries to get there, but before she reaches there, a bunch of rats start swarming in front of her, and Makima somehow appears out of them. Okay, die-hard Chainsaw Man fans, how the hell does she do that? This is a serious question. Like, how does she do that? And like, okay, I know the devil she's contracted with. I know the terms of the conditions. How does that help her materialize out of rats? So yeah, Reze gets killed by Makima and the Angel Devil. Well, no, Aki was not involved. Only Makima and the Angel Devil. And Denji is lying heartbroken. The owner of this merry establishment was also like, "You'll find someone." And Denji's like, "Who the hell is gonna be like Reze? Like, I want someone and who can understand me." Power walks in. So yeah, Denji X Power probably got like a huge boost after this one, and just because of fated to be together, but some assholes don't accept that. Namely, spoiler. Well, I think I can tell you. So, yeah, that's about the end of the arc. That's the entirety of the Bomb Girl arc with the Reze. She will come back in part 2, right? Like, she isn't dead. She's in hell. She can come back. She can come back, guys. Reze can come back. Probably. What the hell will she do in the school arc? Pretty much the same thing that she might do. Like, I don't know. No, but like, oh fuck, I was almost about to spoil you. Like, Reze needs to come back. That's exactly what I was about to say. Okay, so yeah, that's the Bomb Girl arc. Like, recap, and now you can subscribe to my channel if you're still hanging around. Please do that. It helps out a lot.